Hi guys, I'm Alex.
I'm Sean.
This is Pop Preview, and today we're watching the Thor Ragnarok trailer number 2. So we saw the first Thor trailer, and everybody was sort of blown away by just the different aesthetic, because now he's like sort of in space, and people are saying he's sort of in the Guardians of the Galaxy universe almost. That's why it was so colorful. That's sort of why.
Yeah, I think Taika Waititi is because eventually, like, they're going to meet, which is going to happen in Avengers Infinity War. Easy for me to say.
Yeah. So
I think we're starting to get that. They all live in the same universe.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting that flavor that, you know. Mm-hmm. And like they're kind of doing a soft reboot for Thor, so that's why it looks a little bit different than the first one and the second one, which I really enjoyed.
I mean, I think that's a great idea, because for someone like me who's not so deep into the comics, who's not so deep into the mythology, I love that they can sort of keep it fresh, keep it new for people like me to sort of come in and, you know, see something different and be reinvigorated by, you know, this story and by these characters and by this universe, you know. So what I really like about trailer 1 is the Led Zeppelin.
Which fit really well for that trailer. Yeah.
They've been doing such great, I keep saying this, but the trailer music nowadays in 2017 has been on point. Lots of classic rock.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to see, like, obviously we're going to see more of the Hulk in this trailer, I hope. And more of Loki, because, you know, we've gone through a little bit of Loki withdrawal a little bit. We haven't really seen him a lot since Thor: The Dark World. So I know he's gonna be in Avengers Infinity War, but I want more Loki, and I'm hoping we're gonna get a very good taste of him in this trailer, because I miss him.
He wants a taste of more Loki.
Yeah, I want more Loki. We all want more Loki. We love Loki. They actually did reshoots for the Dark World to put him more in it more, because, you know, we all love Loki, even though he's a villain. You know, he's a villain we love to hate.
I keep saying this, but a good villain makes for a good movie.
Absolutely.
It's almost not even the hero that makes for, you know what I mean? Like, I would almost argue that the antagonist is almost the more important sometimes than the protagonist.
Oh, absolutely.
In superhero films, because a lot of times the action they're being acted upon, because the villains are sort of, you know, being like, hey, I'm going to do this thing and I'm so evil and here you go, deal with it. So I feel like a good villain is very underrated, and I liked Loki for that reason, because he was just kind of like sexy in this weird way and kind of threatening in this other weird way.
Like cocky but like vulnerable, and you kind of understand why he's a little pissed off. But but from his point of view, he's the hero. Like, things have been happening to him. Yeah. And just reacting to it. I think the best villains are the ones who think, no, I'm the hero.
Of course.
You're the problem.
Yeah.
You know, and why are you trying to mess with me? I'm just doing what I think is right. Why you mess with me?
Yeah.
So let's just watch it, and then I'm
excited.
See what we get.
This is great. Here we go. Play.
So much has happened since I last saw you. I lost my hammer, like yesterday, so that's still pretty fresh. And then I went on a journey of self-discovery, where I met you. Where are we? You have no idea.
No, that's why he asked. He has no idea.
Hela, the goddess of death, has invaded Asgard.
Oh, I've missed this.
And you and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won, easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Did I win?
Asgard is dead. And it'll be reborn in my image. I thought you'd be glad to see me.
I need to stop her here and now to prevent Ragnarok, the end of everything. So I'm putting together a team. Like the old days. Surprise.
Oh, here's your buddy.
It's fun. Hello.
Hi.
He's a fighter.
Here we go. I'm not a queen or a monster. I'm the goddess of death. What were you the god of again?
Nice.
We're the same, you and I. Just a couple of hot-headed fools.
Yeah, same. Hulk like fire, Thor like water,
Oh, kind of both like fire.
and Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
Yes, Surtur.
The hell, whatever. That looked cool. Guys.
It did. All right. So what'd you think?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, like we were saying, like, you know, they sort of came. Yeah, thank you. Pause that. They sort of came. Do you not know how to work a computer?
Your button is
You're like, oh,
configured
yeah.
weirdly.
Oh, yes. Well, we won't talk about that. So we were talking about for the last trailer about how it's very reminiscent of like this Guardians of the Galaxy feel.
Yes.
And about how they are in the same universe, and because of the success of Guardians of the Galaxy, and also just because they're in the same sort of universe, that they're sort of bringing that aesthetic in. And I think that is the right choice for someone like me who, you know, isn't necessarily a fan of the comics, isn't necessarily well versed in all these things. It's just fun for me to be able to, like, you know, you reinvigorate these stories and these characters in this way, and like you said, it was sort of a soft reboot for Thor, and that's really good for me because I get to sort of jump in, and I feel like it's not, you know, done before. I feel like it's new. I feel like it's fresh.
And the thing is that, like, yes, it kind of looks like Guardians, but it also kind of looks like how Thor was drawn in the comics back then.
Oh, cool.
So we're getting a lot of that flavor as well, and we're seeing we're introducing a lot of new characters, and it is kind of like a soft reboot because we're not getting a lot of the. I don't think the Heroes 3 are in this, or if they are, they're not going to play as a big of a role. But we saw Tessa Thompson's character, which is she's playing Valkyrie. We saw
Kate Blanchett.
Yes, easy for me to say. And then we saw Jeff Goldblum again.
Jeffy! Oh my god. And Kate Blanchett, she's such a great villain. And I keep saying this. If I were an actor, I want to be a villain so badly. It just looks like so much fun. And I think I'd be really good at it.
Well, and plus the
look at these eyebrows.
Villains get the best lines. They usually get the best costume. I mean, Darth Vader, like, look at him. Like, hero can't look like that.
No,
badass.
No, I agree.
So, I mean, Thor looks amazing, and I love that the humor with him and the Hulk is just.
I think they both got a haircut.
Yeah, I mean,
the Hulk for sure. He's like looking real nice.
I like the way they have the Hulk look, and he's talking more. I don't know if we're gonna see very little of Bruce Banner. I want to still see Bruce Banner because that dynamic is so funny too.
Did I win?
No, I won easily. That doesn't sound right. Yes, obviously, because there's no way he won. If he did win, there's no way he would win easily. I'm curious to see who actually does win that fight. And what like, how did the Hulk get there? Is one of the questions that I'm glad that this trailer didn't answer because I want to find that in the theater. Yeah. And Taika Waititi did say though when he was getting interviewed at Comic-Con that this movie is going to be around 140 minutes, which is not very long. But he's like, trust me, he's like, this movie is non-stop. When we start, it's a ride that we don't want to get off. And then when it's done, it's very satisfying. So it's going to be, if that movie says, if that quote is true, which obviously it can change between now and then it must be really, really action-packed if it's going to be that short.
I've never been more excited to see a Marvel movie. I have to be honest with you.
And I love the fact that they're actually doing these team-ups inside of their solo movies. So it's not just Thor. We're getting Thor and Hulk. Obviously, like with Civil War, we got everybody with Black Panther. There's probably gonna be somebody with Ant-Man. There was a little scene with the Falcon. So I love that we're getting, because as they keep expanding, it would make less and less sense that somebody else wouldn't be with them. So if Thor is doing his thing, or if Iron Man's doing his thing, and no one else is there, it's becoming less and less believable that no one else would show up.
It's not so much believability as it is they have to find some way to keep the fans coming back and keep it fresh.
Yeah, because because the superhero movies are now their own genre. Like it or not, they're their own genre. But they keep
it's like
switching.
the only genre. Like
It's the biggest cash cow
Crazy.
right now.
It
But
is.
they're doing these like individual movies inside of a genre now. So like Ant-Man was a heist movie. Captain America Civil War was like a political thriller. You know, we were getting these subgenres inside of a genre, and that's how the superhero genre is going to keep fresh and alive. It's not just the plain old superhero movies where you get the origin story, I fight the bad guy, I save the girl, and in the second movie, you know, whatever happens, expand. You know, they're actually changing it up, and that's how this genre is going to sustain.
Well, whatever they're doing with Thor, I'm liking it, and that's coming from someone who's not necessarily a fan. So maybe I will be now.
And then we're definitely going to see Doctor Strange. So if you saw the end of Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch, I'm not sure how much he's going to be in this, but I'm glad we didn't see him. Hopefully, we don't see him in the trailers where he's
he's bae.
I can't wait to see how that's going to play out.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like we got a lot of stuff in there. So if you guys caught something that we didn't catch, or if you're like a huge Thor fan, Hulk fan, Marvel fan in general, we would love to hear from you. Yeah,
Hulk's going to fight Surtur. You saw it.
Surtur. That's going to be great. Cool.
She has no idea who Surtur is, so that's
clearly.
fine.
Yeah, thanks for
It's
playing.
fine.
No,
but
I'm still excited. It's still going to be great. So we'd love to hear from you guys about anything. So be sure to comment below. We'll respond. Like, subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff, and I hope you do because we're just so attractive. Until next time, though, I'm Alex.
I'm Sean.
And bye.